We have 5 minutes left, and I want to use these 5 minutes. First, I'm going to ask you forgiveness for what I'm going to do the next 5 minutes. Because by now you may be lost already, and I'm going to make it a little worse by challenging you a little. And this challenge makes life really interesting. If I spin an object, a top, then clearly there will always be external friction on that top, and the top will come to a halt. It's obvious. We've all seen it. You turn a top, you wait a while, and it stops. And if it doesn't stop, like it didn't when I gave the exam review, then something stinks. Then you're being cheated. And you were cheated. There was something going on in that little black box which kept it going. Of course, it can't keep going forever. So whenever you spin something in the laboratory here, different from outer space, there are always external frictional torques on it, and it will come to a halt. It is inconceivable that all by itself it would come to a halt and then turn the other way around. That would be absurd. It couldn't possibly happen because the moment it comes to a stop, all the external torques go away, so it will just sit there. Imagine that you slide an object on the table, a plate, and it comes to a stop because of friction, and then it comes back at you. It would be equally absurd, right? Unless you attach a spring to it, of course. There are no other external forces on it. You shove it on the table, friction takes out the kinetic energy, it comes to a halt, and it sits there. It couldn't possibly come back at you, would be a violation of basic laws of physics. So if you rotate, if you spin a top, then it has to come to a halt, and it couldn't possibly rotate, come to a halt, and reverse its direction of rotation. And as long as we agree to that, then you will pass this course. Now, you already smell a rat, don't you? You already smell a rat. Okay. I have here a piece of plastic, a nice piece of plastic. You can come and examine it. And this plastic behaves quite nicely. I will give it a spin. Friction, external torque friction will bring it to a halt, and it stops. No problem, right? Inconceivable that after the stop, it would reverse the direction of motion, which it did just now. You may not believe your eyes. In fact, when I saw this first, I did not believe my eyes. When I saw it again, I felt sick in the stomach and couldn't sleep all night. I mean, look at this. I'm rotating it, it comes to a halt, friction brings it to a halt, and it reverses direction. Don't have sleepless nights about it, but give it some thought. Is this a complete violation of the conservation of angular momentum of some kind? Think about it, and see you on Wednesday.